Hello there, and welcome to JUNO. We are excited to share some insights and ideas with you, and we hope they're beneficial when it comes to creating a personal experience for your attendees, for your exhibitors, for your sponsors. We know that creating these different events and communities can be overwhelming. There's so much data, there's so much to do. And at Juno, we try to make it really, really simple. So I'm going to walk through some scenarios and examples of how you can use data and use personal information to create a better experience for your attendees. And so at Juno, one of the core things that you're going to want to do, and regardless, with anything that you do nowadays, you want to try to gather as much information about your attendees and your community members as possible. And there's two quick ways to do that. One, when they first come into the platform, you're going to have them fill out a profile. You're going to have them create an account, whether they do this on your side in your CRM or whether they do it on the front end of a platform. We want to gather as much information, and you want to make sure that you have the ability to customize these. So custom fields, who they are, who they work for, different information they may want to share, a bio about them, but then the ability to start to add custom questions like, where do you live? What are your interests for this event, or why you joined this association or community? What skills are you trying to gain? What do you feel you're proficient at? Again, these are just some sample questions. You can create anything that you want to ask here. You can also create questions throughout the event experience. Anytime you ask them questions, how was this experience? Did you like this? Did you not like this? You can take that information and add that as a tag to their profile so you can continue to make it a more personal experience. So once we've done that, when we come back into the platform, we can start to make recommendations to that end user based on what they've said. The second aspect is what they then go do. So as I browse the site, join sessions, meet people, I'm also then going to continue to add data back to my profile so I can blend both what I say and what I do to create an AI more personalized experience. So with that, I've added some samples in here. I can come in and I can start to see things like what's trending, what's hot. This is based on what people are doing, that type of AI on that side. Pushing that to the top. You can also have recommendations, so recommended for you. And what's great about the platform is this recommendation tool can be added to any category across the platform. So as an example, if I wanted to connect with people, I could come into the directory and we could start to make recommendations to them. Hey, here's our top 5. There's more if you want to scroll down. There's more people you can meet and connect with. When you want to connect with those people, you can simply click on their profile. You can decide, hey, I want to, save them as a contact, schedule a meeting, view a message. Maybe I want to view their profile and see some more information about Dana so I can come in and see what she's interested in. Hey, I see she's interested in events and communication and community. I'm interested in those as well. I want to connect with her. I'm going to schedule a meeting, or I'm going to send her an instant message. So again, being able to create those quick moments of opportunity for your attendees. But I can also do the same thing when it comes to the actual event itself. So when I come into things like the schedule, I can start to make recommendations before they jump in and see the 20, 50, or hundreds of sessions that you might have. I can start to make recommendations based on who I am. So I'll just show you an example here. I might come in and let's tweak some of these so that we can make some different AI experiences. We'll just remove a couple of these and add a few of these in, save. And when we go back into any of these opportunities, for example, directory, we're going to have different recommendations of people. When it comes to events, you can see now there's one major session that's associated. In this case, we don't have hundreds of sessions. This is a demo site, so there's just a few sessions to pick from here. But if you have tons of content, this is going to help filter that down. But beyond that, I can come down and I can personalize that experience. I can say, what am I looking for? Maybe I'm searching for something specific. Think of this like a Google search. I can search for specific terms or words. I can filter by specific tags or categories. These are all customizable. I can come and pick through different things. Maybe I've already started to create my schedule, so I can break that down. And then if your event covers or spans multiple days or months, you can also break things down via kind of a calendar view as well. Maybe you just want to look at November, or just today, you can do that. So we can start to create those opportunities of connection. And those connection points are back to, again, for that end user, for the people they want to connect with, the event experiences, the education sessions they want to join. The other thing that we do as well is the continued education portion. And this could be during an event or post event. We can start to make recommendations to them with your on-demand content as well. So if you are hosting an event with a lot of content, people love to come back and watch that afterwards, or maybe they want to see that beforehand as well. This gives them the opportunity to come in. We can start to make recommendations of content to them. They can, of course, come in and filter and find things the way that they want. But again, those recommendation tools are really important. So we can do the same thing with people, events, learning. We can also do that with innovators, with your sponsors, with your exhibitors. If you want to do it more of like, these are our featured ones that have paid top dollar to be featured, or if you want to have it be more of a sort filter, just showing a couple different layout examples in one page for you here. Maybe you want to have more of a, hey, I can search for who I'm looking for, or you want to add that recommendation tool at the top, drag and drop, boom, recommendation tools in there, and you're able to start to filter and find things that you're interested in. And what's great about that is this is helping people find the sponsors, the exhibitors, the products that they're interested in. But on the flip side, we can use that same tool for your sponsors and exhibitors to help them find who they're looking for. So we can curate a list for them of, these are the people that we think you should reach out to during this event. So again, it works both ways to allow them to come in and do that. And of course, making those connections. If people do want to decide to share their information, they can come in here and they can chat and engage with the sponsors, exhibitors, but they can also come in and do direct conversations and chats. So just like we can from one way, into a sponsor exhibitor, we can do it back out the other way as well. So really cool being able to use AI. I think one of the most powerful things of this is in the data as well. Post-event, how you look at this to see what people really engaged in, what sessions they attended, what questions they asked, what connections they made with other people. And that's going to help you do a couple things. It's going to help you market better for the next event. It's going to help you figure out what you need to do in between events, roundtables, town halls, breakout discoveries, to keep those people engaged. And hopefully you can use that to try to get them to do more with you virtually, but then move them from hopefully a virtual attendee to an in-person attendee. And what we've seen in our organization is whenever we've really helped organizations create this year-round community, the more engagement that people have throughout the year through events, social, learning, the more likely they are when we've surveyed them to then go to an in-person event, because they already feel connected. They know people, they feel engaged. And so when an in-person event does pop up, they're much more likely to go if they feel like they've already been connected around with those people throughout the year. So to recap, coming back, being able to use AI for that personal experience to connect them with the people that they're interested in through things like our directory, again, other things that you can do with discussion forums, social feeds, groups, all sorts of different ways that we can connect them, all the way to your event sessions, education sessions, your learning, and of course your innovators, sponsors, and exhibitors. So tons of different ways to create those personal connection points. And the benefit of this is everybody connects and learns in a different way. So you can create multiple pathways, multiple opportunities for people to do this and find the best path for themselves to make it a great experience for them. Looking forward to connecting with you. If you have questions, please let us know. We'd love to chat and show you how you can use this to personalize your experience. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to chatting with you soon.